Welcome back, everybody. I know we were going to open that door, but I decided we should turn on the lights first. Turn on all the lights, and maybe we'll get a prize, but it doesn't seem like we do. So we go this way. Maybe they need to be lit in a certain order? Who knows? Alright, 2 and up. So let's see. Tranquil, teaming. Maybe we'll do another teaming. Attack relentlessly. No, thank you. I'm gonna find a way to get rid of that. Let's do teaming. Because that's what we did this time, and it wasn't so bad. Gotta get that sweet, sweet XP. Sweet, sweet XP, come for me. How am I getting all my experience? Because those things are just sitting over there. I really want them. I don't know that they understand how much I want them. Awesome. Ooh, a large body room. Those are such fun enemies. They really are. There was a thingy. Well, that missed. Not my fault. Well, no, it is totally my fault. I just like saying it's not. So yeah, I took a little filming break there to catch the Nintendo Power couple on their live stream. If you have not watched them, definitely go check them out. They are just a total joy. And they live in one of my favorite parts of the country, those Pennsylvania people. Which, in case you didn't know, is one of the places actually I want to move to. That's where a bunch of my friends live, so I miss it, and I miss them. So. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Oh, another Olympia card. I should probably equip those. In typical Interceptor fashion, what will probably happen is I will play kind of as much as seems easy and then get stuck and actually try and learn how to play the game. Pretty typical me. Awesome. A save point. Where are you? Okay, I don't know. Let's pick this up and try to hit somebody with it. Ah! I don't know if that hit him or not. He just freaked out and threw something. I need to think of something to say for this episode, don't I? I can't just let you play Train of Memories. Let's try and look into the background of it to try and figure out what's happening. Like I was saying last time, maybe this conversation will lead to something interesting. Maybe. But like I was saying last time, it's really interesting how the first Kingdom Hearts focuses so much on the heart and friendship, etc., etc. Oh no, not those things. Oh, I have to get rid of them. And this one is focusing more on memory. Now, memory is a really fascinating thing. Exactly how does it work? How well different people remember different things. It's all really cool. And I know my family usually jokes with me as someone who doesn't have a particularly good memory. Whereas my family, generally, they're extremely intelligent and remember things really well, whereas sometimes I remember things really well, and sometimes I don't. And sometimes I observe things really well, and sometimes I don't. It can be a total mystery what things work out. But I am definitely susceptible to kind of what was happening with the Queen of Hearts last time. Trying to remember things, but just misremembering them because of misinformation or confusion, which is something that, you know, I've talked about in my classes before. You know, when we're reading historians, we're reading, you know, other people, you know, how do you know what they record is accurate? And you kind of don't, because people have different perspectives. Let's get to 400 and then we'll do our next thing. I want. So it makes things very difficult, and what I don't want people to think, of course, as my students were kind of struggling with this last spring, I don't want people to take away that it doesn't matter, that there's no truth and there's no reality, and that's not true. And I think this game is arguing along with that as well. The fact that they don't remember what happened at Hollow Bastion, the fact that they don't remember meeting these people before, going to these places before, that does not mean that the first game didn't happen. Obviously it did. But due to certain events, usually outside of our control, we might not be able to remember that. We might not be able to remember certain events. This is certainly something that has very serious implications because of things like dementia and Alzheimer's, which is heartbreaking. If you have been witness to these events happening, and, you know, definitely, let me just say quickly, you know, my heart really goes out to people who have dealt with these issues in any capacity. My grandfather had Alzheimer's, and yeah, I don't know if I should say I thankfully was not witness to it firsthand, or if it's unfortunate. You know, I saw some of my other grandfather's forgetfulness, you know, when the last time that we visited him, when he was still with us, and, you know, he didn't know who I was. But his was a milder forgetfulness, I guess. Whereas my other grandfather, you know, my dad went to spend time with him, and, you know, he didn't remember his own son. And that's, I mean, it's heartbreaking. There's no other word for it. And to have to deal with that is extremely difficult. But I think I am a big proponent of us being able to learn things from games, and so here is one part where, even though this game is not about Alzheimer's, like, Sora is not getting old and having trouble remembering, and etc., etc., but it nevertheless is a similar struggle, and that ties back to what the guy from Organization 13 said, that, you know, you might find something and not be the same person, and I think there certainly is an aspect of that in these debilitating illnesses. And what I mean by that, if it's not clear, is that as our loved ones lose their facilities, I mean, they're not the same people that we remember. And that's extremely challenging. It happened to a lot of my current coworkers. Their mothers, two of my coworkers' mothers have both passed away after suffering through, you know, difficult dementia. Alright, so I don't have, so, you know, I'm getting much more of an indication of what that's like now. And I'm not entirely sure where this is going. Because it's probably not really helping us understand what Kingdom Hearts is. But, yeah, don't get rid of the key. But I do think it's really nice. Or it's not, but it is an allegory. And I think that is worth remembering, I guess. That, in a sense, these games can show us another way of thinking about things, and I think this game can give us a way to think about that. Obviously, your reaction is going to depend a lot on what your experience was, but I like that one of the points that they're making with this game is that no matter kind of what happens as you're going through this struggle. You're always important. I think that's something that I could say about Kingdom Hearts. I think Kingdom Hearts is really good at showing people how important they are. Because it is all about heart and friendship, and even when people make horrible mistakes and kind of give into the darkness, people aren't automatically going to give up on you. That's not how friendship works. That's not how kindness and generosity and charity and forgiveness work. And it's not that you can just do whatever you want with no consequences. That's something that Riku's storyline really shows. Like, you know, he has to work hard to return to the light, I guess. But, you know, Sora is happy to have him back. He gets to work with Mickey. So I think it really is... I think there are a lot of good lessons for people in Kingdom Hearts. Is it a silly game? Maybe. But that, again, I think that's some of the awesomeness that when Disney and Square work together, this is something that you get. You get really touching stories about friendship and grief and moving on. Because, as I think many people will probably know from watching this, and this is not a spoiler-free run-through, so if you don't know it, you'll learn it. There is, I would say, a great love of Organization 13 and Roxas and Axel. You know, they get a lot of sympathy. And so I think that's really, really good. One of the things that I've mentioned in my blog is that I think it's important to teach empathy. I think it's important to teach my students just how to care. So they don't just go around judging everybody and thinking that they automatically know right. It's a difficult lesson for a lot of headstrong, I'm gonna change the world college students to learn. But a very important lesson, because you can't change the world unless you care about the people in it. And I feel like, wow, I'm just going to go all over the place in this episode. I feel like a lot of groups care more about winning than they do about the people that they think they know better than. This is not the... Where is the key of the beginning? Seriously, world map. This one? No, that's treasure. This one. Oh, for freak's sake. Anyway. It's fine. It's totally fine. You need a 5 or a 5-er. Alright. What do I want this way? Do I want any treasures? Yeah, let's get some treasure. I feel like I need some treasure. I don't know if any of my talking made any sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
But there you go. That's what I have to say about that. And so, to me, video games are an important part about learning empathy. A blizzard raid. Hurl the keyblade and inflict ice. So blizzard attack. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's nice that you can learn the fancy things in a different way. Alright. So is this finally the key at the beginning? Oh my goodness. It took long enough. So let's do it. Okay. We'll give that one. You know, since it's a cutscene room, you want to give the worst cards. I need a 7 or up. Okay, so no. Roulette room, no. I want, let's see. Magic is more effective. Probably not ever going to use that. Oh. Item card. It's hard to... There we go. And you. Let's get this cutscene before we break. Huh? Where did you come from? Don't tell me you guys finished the prelims. We did. And now we want to go for the cup. Well, you came to the right place. Not that you can stand a chance against Herc. Why not? 2 words. You ain't heroes. You're wrong. Hey, yeah, he said 3 words. Exactly, but that's not the point. How can you prove we're heroes unless you give us a chance? He's right, Phil. They cleared the prelims. I think they deserve a shot. You got a point there, Herc, but still. Of course, we could always cancel the games. Cancel them? What for? Old Phil's prelim course was so hard, no one else could finish it. Is that right? Well, if you let us compete, you will have to cancel the games. How about it, Phil? Okay, you got me over a barrel, so fine. Here's how it works, kid. It's Sora, not Kid. Sure, kid. Since your team and Hercules are the only contenders. No, they're not. Oh, it's Cloud! Games have new challenger. Name's Cloud. New challenger! So yeah, that was a Square or a Smash reference. The more the merrier. Yay, now the games will really be something to see. I'm looking forward to this. Don't expect me to pull any punches. Hey, as long as you don't expect me to take them. Let's give it our best. Huh. Okay, let's get the show going, but first I gotta explain a few rules. Okay, get through first. A battle, and you can't interfere. Okay, we got it. Get set, go! I like that Cloud just walked. Okay. I want to get there first. I want to be the very best. No one ever was. Catch them, it's my real test. How do I get out of this room? I am hopeless. Okay. Here you are. Found you. Alright, a green card. Martial walking, sorcerer walking, item, friend card, more slowly. Let's get rid of... Oh, we only have one. I don't use magic that much, so let's get rid of that. Oh, and I have to give him the other one. Oh. Well, guess we're going to do 2 cutscenes in this one. I got super taken away. Carried away. Gosh, that was nice of him to wait for us to catch up. He's not waiting, right? Interfere. Oh, okay. He's trying to fight Hercules for Hades. I guess you didn't really get that last time. Listen, are you sure? I'm not here for the cup, just Hercules. Today he loses more than the competition. Don't tell people that! Cloud, you're dumb. This is business. Stay out of it. Go win your cup. Do you realize what you're doing? Interfere. Big mistake. Oh my goodness. Simba! Beat him up, Simba. Oh, freak. He's got a crazy combo going on. That's, like, not fair. That's what I had to say to your combo. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. I need a cure. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I couldn't do that. That was my card playing ability. Alright, so we're going to pause there and get back next episode where we beat Cloud. Until then, Interceptor out.